StreamYard Studio. WebView. Swipe with 2 fingers to lock screen. Device unlocked. 1 net. Instagram. Right. 6.
Hello.
Reels Instagram home feed. Out of pager. Live. Camera. Tab. Free. Reel button. Live.
Oh, nah, that's one of those tracks that was on my show last night from New Wave Music Wednesday. So, as I'm sitting here getting the show set up right now, I'm about to go.
24 followers active now. Note, 24 followers active now. Double tap to activate.
Yeah.
Shutter button. Instagram broadcaster. You are now live. Unmute your. Show your. Red circle PCTV, the PC show lot. Switch to back camera, but we're telling your followers that you. Hang on, we're telling more followers to join your video. Double tap to activate.
Oh, them shits is expensive.
Big Facts, the truth point one. Hand wave.
What's good, Mike? Big Facts is in here. Just join.
Double tap to activate. Big Facts, the truth point one. Send a request to be viewed. Pop up window. Big Facts, the truth point one wants to be in this live video. People who can see Big Facts, the truth. Once live videos will be able to watch. Instagram. View button in list. Double tap to activate. Add a comment. Edit box. View button. Pop up window. Go live with Big Instagram. View button in list. Double tap to activate.
Oh man, Mike, I might not have you, bro. You might have to come out and go back in, bro.
Add a comment. View button in pop up window. Go live with Big Instagram. View button in list. Add a comment. Edit box. Out. More. Live room. Invite you. Close. In. Search. When someone joins. Suggested. Profile photo. Big Facts. Cancel. Big Facts, the truth point one is unable to join. Up close. Button.
Why is it saying you unable to
search.
Join?
Edit box. When someone joins. Suggested. Profile photo. Big Facts, the truth point one. Michael Wren. Invite. Button. Cancel. Button. Double tap to activate.
There you go.
When someone search.
Dude?
What's happening, big boy?
Not much, man. Been a long time.
I know, right? Like, listen, ain't been lost, just been motherfucking been around. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit been going on. Had to change up the location, as you can tell. You know what I'm saying? I'm not where I was before, so you know, moving out into a more independent space, and you know what I'm saying, doing a lot more. Got me a job now, so I'm just coming home from that earlier. So it took me, and that's why I'm a little late coming in the show tonight. So you know, joining.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. Hey, I've been trying to get up with y'all.
Yeah.
Everybody, you know, I get up with Dr. Weathers, you know, maybe about once a week, and You know, I went through a life change. You know, I ended up getting locked up, and I had to sit myself down to get my weight up. You know, I just and today, y'all pray for me and my family. Today, I lost my father, so I'll be
Oh
going.
man, damn,
I'm
condolences, bro.
making arrangements tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And man, he was a musician himself. You know, he played guitar and can sing. That's where I get all my talent from.
There you go. And man, condolences
Yeah.
about your father too, man. Like I understand, like having lost my father a few years ago, it's still hard, bro. We just celebrated his birthday in this past November, you know what I'm saying, and on the 21st. So like it all hit home, bro. And trust me, it don't get
Yeah.
easy, but you know what I'm saying. Like that's part of life at this point, and as
Right.
structured as we
Right.
have to be, it sucks that we can't at least be able to, you know, take a moment. We have to be as callous as we can in this life because we can't show that kind of emotion outside. And it's the
Right.
ridiculousness of having to stage ourselves as men out here in the world like that, because that makes it hard for us to even get over certain shit. And then people wonder why men are out here losing their minds, snapping and going crazy because they're not allowed to feel or show weakness. That kind of it, that kind of emotion, even just somebody, a man feeling like he needs to cry and let that out. That kind of emotion being released can get you hurt. You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
I can
And
understand.
see,
Big facts to truth point one. Just did.
I've had to learn this. You know, in the last 3 years, I kind of predicted my own reality through my music. Like it started with the no feelings, and then it drastically changed. When I went to Blessings, if you ever listen to my song Blessings, I had to take a loss to learn a lesson, and everybody see what I did when I lost my blessings. Now it's time for me to turn up and get it. I gotta get my grind on. Yeah, I'm finna shine. Everybody see I gotta make it to the top. I can never fall. I can never fall. But we are.
Right.
Well, hey,
Pray
give me about
underscore
15,
goes joint.
20 minutes. Hey,
Double tap to activate.
What up, bro?
Where's the what's the tonight's show is about what?
Oh no, today is Talkback Thursday. So I'll Talkback Thursday. I usually just make this a nice little piece space. So if you got something you want to talk about, we can make that the topic of the day. But usually we come in talking about last night's episode. You know, we do New Wave Music Wednesday yesterday, so we had a nice little playlist.
I got something I want to say.
Go ahead.
To everybody that's out there that watches your live feed, there's one thing I want to tell you: don't lose hope, don't lose sight, and don't let things that might mess you up or make you stumble. Don't let that make you have a drastic fallback. Always learn from it. Always learn from that mistake and push forward.
Right.
Push forward and try to change for the better. If you got kids out there, in order to love your kids and be an obedient parent, you have to be obedient from God. You got to know who God is. I don't know if you believe in God, but God teaches obedience through the ways of learning through life. Like you might mess up, but He might not make you see it the way He wants you to see it. He might do it the way you don't want it done. Like me, I had to learn by going to jail, and I almost lost everybody. You know, I figured out I had a lot of friends. A lot of the friends that I had was only wanting to be around me for drugs and money and everything else.
That's what it is, bro.
And now all I really got is a few people here and there.
And them the ones that you should have had around you the whole time.
Right. I still got the realest friends that I ever had. Like people that I worked with, and my homeboy down in Reno, Nevada. He actually did a pre-show. Opened up the pre-show at the LA BET Awards this past year, and he's going to be doing like a little pre-show thing for the Super Bowl.
Okay.
So I'm very proud of him. If he can do it, I know I can too.
Right. Because it's only a matter of time, bro. That's all it is.
Oh, that home that be doing the rap tournament out there. Yeah, that's easy. Oh.
Shout out to you, bro. What's happening with you?
It's my homeboy. They call it B-Zone sound
Oh shit. Okay.
I was gonna correct that got the rap tournament last time. We couldn't do it. Something happened and everything.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was just a bunch of crazy shit going on trying to set it up.
On SoundCloud and look up at all his old music. He ain't got nothing new. But we
Okay.
gonna get him something new out there.
That's what's up.
I done advanced on. I don't know. I done advanced on my mixing and mastering, and my mixing and mastering skills done went to a whole nother level. So
Okay.
you know,
I got a couple projects.
I
I got a
think
couple projects I need to kind of get mixed and master my damn self. So I might come your way here. I might holler at
yeah,
you with a couple of things.
like I do it for the love of it. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it,
Y'all
love.
my boys. You know everybody I originally messed with. I do it for the love. I don't do it because it makes money. Because I know that one day money's gonna be gone. Money is the root of all evil, and if you got the love for the money, then you ain't got no hope, ambition. You know, you thinking
And it's
about
always some
you
BS
thinking about
involved.
the thing of the world. You know,
And it's always some bullshit involved. I'm gonna keep it real. No matter how many times the money, as long as money is not the subject in a situation, you can have so much fun with life. When money becomes an issue, or when money becomes a part of the issue, it just makes it that much more devastating when shit go wrong. So it's like you don't have such a want to be lackluster when you have money involved as you would if it were free. Because if it were free, it's just for fun. You see what I'm saying? It's to enjoy the
that's right.
sounds that come from it. But when you know there's money on the line, and that's something I have to stress out not only to myself but to other artists that work with me, because I love making music. Don't get me wrong, and I'll sit and drop tracks with a bunch of motherfuckers just for the fuck of it. But
Right.
if you come at me talking about, yo, I want to release something, I'm thinking you want to really put something together. So I actually am focused now. Game plan set. We want to release something. We want to make some motherfucking shit pop there. You don't want to bring out nothing that's not gonna sell. You don't want nothing that's not gonna give you nothing back. And
That's
I,
right. And you know something, and like me and you, we did that one song. I'm gonna try to get with you on doing some new music. You know what I'm saying? Some realistic shit. You know, vibes. You know,
yeah.
out there for the people that can feel it. You know, I've been making beats and stuff like that now. So I've
Okay.
actually got back to making beats.
Okay.
So I'm not out there YouTube stealing. You know,
Yeah, cause you know that get you caught up nowadays, man. Trust.
yeah, when you get out there, you try to get signed or
That
promote
track.
somebody else's beat,
Yeah, you promote
and you
that
ain't
track and
got no
it's
permission.
somebody else's beat. That's usually
Yeah,
when you have a lot of issues. That usually comes down to it, because that got me to the point where I've been checking on my own productions and making sure that my stuff is official, and every track that I'm getting, I have the authorization over it, so I ain't fighting with nobody later
right.
on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well,
what? Go ahead.
my brother, I just wanted to let you know I'm still vibing and rocking with you. I still be tuning in
I
and
appreciate you,
catching the
King.
shows and stuff. But if you need me to do something for you, you know I don't mind doing it for you. You my brother on
I
the other
appreciate you,
end of this
Brody.
line. But if it's some people that I don't really know, I don't mind
Listen,
doing the
for
music,
the
the
for the
first song for free.
for the work you do, I know how to send them your way. I got you on that. So you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
show a little bit of love, donate to the plus so we can get the
for
people
sure,
thing,
for sure, and that's the same. That's the same wave. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to make sure that we all good in this shit anyway. So
Yeah.
y'all, when y'all step in here, y'all like y'all family in this space. This is all love. Any artist that come in here is love, is family. So you see what I'm saying? This is what the PZ show is about. You know what I mean? This page is promoted for artists
Yeah.
like yourself and any other artists that
Right.
come through here and want to lounge and chill. We have this conversation with us too.
Cray underscore the underscore ghost join.
Cray, what
Right.
up?
So
Cray the ghost up in the building.
Add a comment.
My
but to let
boy.
everybody know, I'm in rehab. I had a drug addiction problem that caused me to have a major setback on my music. The reason why I ain't been out really doing too much of anything. And I do have one new song that I have made, but I will release it later on. But anyways, Peasy, my brother, I'm gonna have to get on the road,
Yo, man, I appreciate you stopping by, man. You have yourself a good rest of your day, bro, and take it easy, man. Enjoy the rest of this holiday month.
Y'all pray for me. Y'all pray for me and my daddy, man. My daddy passed away today.
Yeah, man. Condolences on your family loss too, man. For real.
All right, much love.
All right, King. Take it easy, bro. Have a good one, man. Keep your head up.
You too, bro.
All right, King. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro.
Broadcaster.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this like what we love to do here on Tuesdays. You know what I'm saying? Like, we get back in here, chop it up with the folks, man. At this point, yo, we had a whole lot of shit going on. We've been trying to get, you know, everything back on a certain track and shit ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to my boy Big Fats for jumping in here tonight, man, for that one. That was a real conversation that we, you know, just love hearing, man. It's beautiful to have like people come back to the show and tap in with us and show some love and let us know they still tuned in, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I wonder, you know what I mean? I ain't even gonna lie. I be here and I be trying to go, you know, get in with y'all and, you know, do what we do. And, you know, it feels like sometimes we be just doing this shit alone, but sometimes it just don't feel like it's coming through. Or, you know, it's like we just here. You know what I mean? And sometimes I really I really be hoping that, you know, we can make something come from this, change, you know, people's views on some things that may be a little jaded at some points, you know what I'm saying? Not understanding the full spectrum, you know what I'm saying? Because not only do we want to provide this space with people who can give you that informative conversation or just something that makes you see that people aren't in here just having some ratchet ass conversation about shit that doesn't make sense and really shouldn't even be on the board of conversations, but because this is the world we live in and this is the people that we interact with out here in the world we are in, we have to acknowledge this sector of people that, you know, tend to lean more so to the things that don't make sense in life to even be considered logical to understand or even want to understand. But, you know, that's the world we live in. You know, we can't always get what we want. I say we can't always get what we want. But if we try sometime, we just might come to find you get what you need. You know. So at the end of the day, you know, we going through all of this stuff as a way to just, you know, learn how to be better people. You know, which asks the question for why, but then I think of why are good people needed in the world now, you know what I mean? Because more than ever, we need good people in the world because of how shit is looking outside now. And it is very devastating when you deal with the fact that so many people out here just don't seem like they got it all together anymore like they used to. It's like you would think.
Marvin, here is your reminder. It's time to smoke some day for the West Coast.
It does. It makes you want to smoke some day, like for real. Like pack your bowls and light your L's, cause it's 420 on the West Coast, y'all. So hell, let's smoke a bell for the post on the West Side, throwing up their W's everywhere. Oh yeah, it's a mixture. It's a Maxine mixture. Uh-huh. But like that's it, y'all. Like that's what I'm saying. We got to get our shit together here, and that's what the show is all about here. That's what we love doing here. We come in here and really be just trying to give y'all the shit. What up, Jay Bland?
Jay Blind 87 joined.
Jay
Add a
Bland.
comment. Edit box. Out of list. Double tap to edit text.
What it do,
Double
homies?
tap and hold to
I
long
see
press.
y'all tuning in, and just like I said, like for me, like I say, you know, we come in here on, you know, nights like this. It's Thursday, so what's good with you? You got time? I got time. Come on in and spend time. Talk back with me. I talk to you. I let you know what it do? Like we did New Wave Music Wednesday yesterday, and that was where we was tuned in for the most part yesterday. You know what I mean? We had some shit going on, and we were just giving you some shit that we was getting into. You know, but like I said, like we had a whole lot of stuff going on. It's been a lot of good traction building to everything that we've been tuning in with. You know, so peace to everybody that's been showing up and showing love. I need all of y'all to come in and start sharing more music, yo. Like I said, today is the last day of the month. Like that means literally it's 31 days in this year, which means New Wave Music Wednesday Song of the Year is coming up soon. And if niggas is jumping in, y'all gotta start submitting. So submit music as soon as you can, and let me know. Cause if not, we might be here. Right. Period. He also didn't say anything else after that. So I'm banking that if he didn't text me back to tell me or even ask, then he don't need it. I'm just saying. But you know what I'm saying? Like so like that's what I mean. Like that's how I'm like seeing shit at this point. Like I move like and at the end of the day, like you know what I'm saying? The goal and object of the Peasy show really is just like I said always, to bring my artist family to the lounge. Come and hang out in the lounge, you know what I'm saying? Because hell, we got music. We got music
More button.
everywhere
J Blind 87
going.
joined.
And at
New
the end
wave
of
to
the
J Blind
day,
87. Enlist. Double
you
tap
just
to
gotta
activate.
catch us where you catch us. You know what I'm saying? Know where to find the music. And at the end of the day, you'll be good to go. At this point, right now, so currently we're streaming on all platforms. You know what I mean? But you know, it's subject to change at some point. You know, especially if we find out, you know, our best bets on like lubricating our hands a little bit more into the music, like we're supposed to, as we've had like plenty of conversations going through the week, you know, that kind of got through like some really motivating points. You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody took time to sit in on it. Like if you didn't, catching the recap on earlier episodes this week, because like Monday and Tuesdays episodes were pretty decent for talk about it. Tuesdays and Mondays, if I say so myself, we really got a chance to get deep into some dope conversation about some really really good stuff. You know, on the lines of uh, on the lines of ASCAP copyrights and what they do. You see what I'm saying? Like little brief education for my artist family that may not know or may be still wondering what it does and all that stuff and why you need it. So like that, you know what I'm saying? Like let's just to be, you know what I mean, on the real. We keeping you up to your shit. And you know, a lot of people come into this situation when it comes to the music as a business and they don't know. So for me, I just was giving y'all that tip. And I'm glad that, you know what I'm saying, I got a person to actually sit in who didn't have
Add a
much of an
comment. J
understanding,
Blind
but
87 joined.
knew enough
New wave to J Blind
to know
87.
that it
Enlist.
was something important
Double
and
tap to activate.
that he needed to actually put into his regimen of things to do. So like, you know what I'm saying? It's very easy to get caught up in that kind of shit and lose track. You know what I'm saying? When you're doing music, you just enjoy it and you're really a person who is really truly a passionate person about the music. So yeah, I can understand getting wrapped up into it and losing that, you know, the focus of the point that you want to keep your stuff protected. So yeah. But like I said, we had a whole lot going on as far as, you know, conversations this week. Plus we had a dope New Wave Music Wednesday, even though we jumped off to a late start. for Instagrammers. Um, yeah, it was mainly for the Instagram show because like the Instagram live did not go as followed and it was not on time. Sort of like today's live stream, we kind of got started for like Facebook per se and Instagram a little late, you know what I'm saying, on the live. But we were in here for the early seven, but like just over set, just at seven. So we were pretty much in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like, but at the same time, you know what I mean? Like I said, I'm here, man, and I'm actually just trying to keep, the show in function and keep doing what we're doing and make sure that everything is running the way it's supposed to. So like, you know what I mean? We don't sit here to, put everybody in a bad space here in the show. We look to encourage people to educate the minds of people so that no one is lost in the circle of how, we move around and how we as how we get around outside of all of the things that we have to do to keep us in flux. You know what I'm saying? We're doing all of this stuff to maintain our circumference of lanes and things that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, but this is where it pays to have a support team, a place where everybody, you know what I mean, is willing to lend a hand when there is one in need. And that's what we do. We look to kind of keep that kind of functioning. You know what I'm saying? Because at this point, the music has been the main source of how we get it in around here, right? We love that. We want to keep that going. We want to keep that music flowing, and that's the way to keep it moving. So, like at the end of the day, um, whether you guys are checking it out on the streams or if you're checking it, on YouTube and you're tuning in there, or even if you're going into, you know, um, these other places like you're on your Amazon or, your title and your, Spotify or whatever you're planning to spot out your, new playlist to listen to. Make sure you tune into some of these artists you hearing here on the show because I'll tell you what, like for a person like myself, I shout out most of these guys, and this is something I do for my own bread. It ain't even for what I mean, these people to expect nothing from me or expect me to throw a tab at them or something. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, I show love to these guys because that's really what it's about here. You know what I'm saying? Giving these guys back the love that they should have, that they deserve for being unique as under artists, underground artists that are not being recognized in this space. And it's between that and they slowly stamping their name out there in the streets with music that is coming either through this distribution network here where we're at with the Peasy Show's weekly show, and then I see Instagram really and all these other platforms actually is feeling like they need to step on little toes. I can get that. You want to hurt my feelings because we playing music, but I see why they want to do that because I get it. It's a business, but we can we gonna work on how we can fix that. We gonna work on how we can fix that, and in a way, the way I see we may have to fix that is do it the way everybody else is doing it, YouTube style, and run it up. So like the next thing I need to know from y'all is how do y'all feel about that? Like, I mean, we've been here on IG bumping it out for a minute. You know what I'm saying? We've been thumping it out on IG for a minute, and my YouTube guys, like, I really like the way YouTube is like trying to get everything engaged, and that is a real viewer based system, and I really want this show to be one of those motivations. So like for me, it's all about trying to give the space that I need for everything to go the way it should go so that when we join in and y'all guys tap in with us out here on the show, y'all can get in and we can have a good conversation. Everything can be swimming and you know what I mean? It'll just be a beautiful day. You know what I mean? Like, I love it because I could sit here all day with you guys and talk, especially when we got somebody who's willing to sit in and has time to kill and give us a dope insight on their perspective of things. So like be free to
Red
jump
Circle Watch
in,
Midas Touch live in 30 minutes. Live. Broadcaster. Out of
be
list.
free to, show up and give us a little bit of your time and let us know what's up with you, especially if you come by the PZ show. The blind man don't bite nobody. I just say it a lot.
Rod J Blind 87
You
joined.
know what I'm saying?
Add a comment.
Like,
Edit box. Out of list. J Blind
that's
87
all it
joined.
is. The
You
blind
wasted
man
J
don't
Blind
bite
87
nobody.
in list.
I
Double tap
don't.
to activate.
All I do is say it a lot. So if you ain't scared of the I bite, then just come through and write with. Come through and chill with me. Like chop it up and we talk. So that's really what it is here on the show. Like, consistency is key, and I always have been like trying to keep up with the consistency on the show as much as I can. I know it's not an easy ticket. Plus, I'm working now, so I'm kind of trying to like play it by the synthesis of understanding everything, getting it by ear. You know what I'm saying? And as we go along, you know what I'm saying? Like eventually things will start to come into what I mean, a better point of view. You know what I'm saying? So we're working it out. We're definitely working it out. And like I said, I'm trying to continue to keep my day open to managing and maintaining safe workspaces and you know understanding the whole what I mean setup. You know what I mean? Like I can see me forgetting certain stuff as I go along. So it's a good thing that I have somebody that's gonna be with me, help, at one point to kind of like coach me along to get me through some of the coding that comes in. Um, so it'll be a little easier to tap into. And I can still function and stuff. But it's working. It's starting to work out. Like I said, like it's almost myself like just giving me something basically to work at. You know what I mean? Find something to do that's gonna get me a little bit of something in my hands. I ain't gotta worry about how my money coming. I just know that it's coming, and I'll be better off that way because on the other hand, anything that you know I can't figure out, I have a lot more at my disposal to get access to rather than what I mean to see how it's all gonna set up and all that stuff. So, you know, I've been having a bit of a connection issue. I think with Ira, I don't know why, but for some reason, Ira was not working in my station today. So I kept trying to call to contact with somebody, but it took the whole damn time to even try to reach anybody. But that's good, and there was nobody that even reached me then. So it's weird, but I'll figure it out. And it's just a minor set of things. So like, yeah, like I figure um, with that it shouldn't be too much of a ish. It's just a little bit of a touch and go stitch right here for finding out how the keyboard is gonna work, and then we can go from there. Yes, yes, yes. I'm sorry. I kind of zoned out for a second there. I was in my own little head. Yeah, just trying to wind down from the day. You know what I'm saying? I had a nice, decent few hours of work today, so you know what I mean. I got to get my work flow in the right way and feel like I'm accomplishing something. You know what I'm saying? And earning the dollar I came out with today. So today has been a productive day for me. And then just being able to get my hands back into working and stuff is really feeling like something for me. um I'm almost you know
Add a comment.
sad to
Edit
see the
box.
part
Out of
of
list.
like the
Double tap to
hours
J
like
Blind 87 joined.
the hours
You wasted
when
J Blind
I'm gonna
87
be on
in
my
list.
own doing that.
Double tap to
Come
activate.
I'm gonna be kind of sad to see them times go because like they say it's gonna be work and it's gonna be a lot of work, but downtime. You know what I mean? Sometimes between packages and stuff come, and I get that too. I know I probably moving. I'm probably just moved my package. To. Nah, I didn't. I know I didn't. Honestly, it, my curtains won't be to me until Tuesday. So if they come in Tuesday, I'll probably be. I won't be there to pack them. I won't be there to pack my own boxes. I'll get to break them down. But it's funny because for me, like I love, I kind of like the job now. I'm liking it because I like that for me now it's not as fast paced as it's gonna be, I should say. Because like all of the stuff I'm learning, I'm having to do it at a certain pace too. So, I'm hearing from other people it's not really about a pace and speed. It's really about just making sure everything's done right and stuff like that. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I really am. And as long as I can get, what I mean, an accurate sense of it, I think I'll be good. Like then, one of the ambassadors working with me was, he was kind of like, yeah, it seems like, bro wouldn't be that bad off with all, with this work as long as he had, some stuff to hand, some stuff to kind of help him along. So it's looking like it's gonna be a good thing, and I'm just like I said, working slowly, one step at a time, and moving it forward. But yeah, like we getting to like the point, like we're about to start a new month, and with all of this starting, we need to get like really into this thing, right? This thing really needs to get going because like I say that because we need to be straight like good like straight up on it. Like yeah. So that's just me cuz at the end of the day, everything I have is spoken for. uh, all my money is spoken for. So unless you're trying to add to, I can't give you. And I hope that what you doing ain't wasteful. That's all I hope. You know what I'm saying? Like don't waste your shit. But yeah, like that's really what we come for the show for to do. Like I'm trying to give everybody, the hand that they need. Like just not even that. Just like just show y'all that this is y'all could be here. Y'all can come through here and be part of what we doing here. Be that space that, what I mean. This space can be the lounge, like the area where you can just chill, be yourself, understanding that what I'm saying. We live across the virtual planes. You know what I'm saying? So, for all of us talking it out, you know what I'm saying, checking it out, join the show, man, because you never know when conversations like what you may bring might end up being a topic to talk about. You see what I'm saying? Like we, like I said, with this show, we often bring up topics to talk about and shows that come out like that. So for everybody that wants to be in this circle and be in this surface of space, like please, like understand, like this is really how things can go, and we can really make this our best gain ever if we stay on top of the fact that we just working to be better as humans and as people, and in order to be better, you got to know better. You know what I'm saying? And I don't come talking like I know a lot. I hope I don't. I don't come off that way. I don't want to. I sit and ask questions too. And usually I'm asking people like you because apparently the people that know it all ain't trying to show it all. But it is what it is. See what I'm saying? So we can't allow that to stop us from being who we need to be. And if that means finding out what it takes to get to the answer, then that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? We don't let that shit stop us, right? So let's keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? And for those of y'all that want to make, you know, the right decisions, you know what I'm saying? Like moving in this situation, that's the only way to move, you know. And even here, like switching it up, like let's go back to New Wave Music Wednesday. The fact that like that episode yesterday was the last Wednesday of the month. This month is over today. Like after today, we step into a whole new year, a whole new month next month or tomorrow. And what's crazy about even that is the fact that that's not the big part of this. The big part of this is how crazy it all is for everything to be like, you know what I mean, coming to a close in this year so fast. One, and then two, all of the many changes that have happened within this year alone. You know what I mean? Like it's been weird. It's been a strange motion of things that have shaken a change in everyone around me and in the world as I've seen in just this year alone. It's a huge, huge situation going on around here. And people are starting to like arise to something different. And for me, I'm just like taking it all in. Um, I've had people come to me in many different ways. So like, you know what I mean. For me, it's very strange. Like
Add a comment. Jade Blind 87
the
joined.
way that things
You waved at
go
Jade Blind 87. Enlist.
out here
Double
sometimes.
tap to activate.
But I just know that, you know what I mean, for myself, being, you know what I mean, a person of myself, I just, you know, stay in my corner. Like I gotta be doing outside, right? For all you know, I don't need to know. And that's all I say. Cause I mean for me, it's always been basically just trying to keep myself stitched with everything I need to surface any kinds of disputes that may arise, you know? And it be like that sometimes because shit comes around when you want it to, and then other times it come around when you don't want it to. And when you don't want it to, it be the worst. So you gotta be on your shit sometimes. Like, and I mean most times you should be on your shit all the time. Like at the end of the day, but it just be like that sometimes. You can't. It's like it feels like you can't sit down. You can't take a break. And I know it feels crazy sometimes because I feel that shit. So I feel that shit too sometimes. Like damn, god, damn, go. Can't sit down
Opposite Spurs. Game
as
starts
much
soon.
as I want to. You know what I'm saying? It just ain't it. So got to keep moving. And with everything, it's always a challenge just trying to like make sure that you don't overexert and put yourself out. You know what I mean? Because much as you want to be a part of everything, you know you can't. You know you have limitations. Everybody does. You know what I'm saying? You just have to understand them and be willing to accept that. You know what I'm saying? Accept that there are spaces that you just have to be patient if you're right, if you really want to go there. And I mean, goddamn, don't rush yourself to get there. So it's really what it is at this point. And for me, like I made my my mind up about how I wanted my life to turn out as far as like how I've been moving and what that means for the things going on around me so that I don't put myself in a bad space later. You know what I'm saying? Like I've worked so super hard just to get where I am right now. Like really hard to get where I am. Like, and I didn't get nobody's help to get here. I didn't get nobody's help to get here. Like really, really didn't. At this point, everything I've done from this point here has been all on me. So, like, it may not be much, it may not be the best, but fuck you, it's mine right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I have value in my space, and I see that I can make this a place that it would be great. I just really don't want people to get it construed that they gonna be up in here taking the place of something by doing anything in here. I kind of could put another like chair in here, but it would switch. I would have to switch it, and it would be on the back of that in front of my thing here, and that is pretty big. So it'd be like bulky, probably sitting along here, covering, taking up most of that space there in front of the TV. So like for me, that's why I probably wouldn't have put it there. But a love seat probably would be the only thing that would fit over there, to be honest with you. Um, and for me, like that's what I'm saying. Like I honestly, it's still good for me here. My space is still comfortable for me, you know, because at this point, even I got enough to do that. I can work that out.
Red Circle Dark Black
You know what I'm
Magic.
saying?
Premier. T.I. in the South stole from Fat Joe.
But that's what I'm saying. Like we could work shit out. We could definitely work shit out. And I don't need nobody interrupting my shit. You see what I'm saying? So for me, I have a lot that I'm putting up and I'm trying to get together so that I can make a way for like all of us to come up. You know what I'm saying? All of my P Weebles to come up. Anybody that I fucks with, my folks, my P Weebles. Yeah, I know who you are. If I come up, you come up. You see what I'm saying? Like, and I believe in no man left behind on that because we done been through some trenches. You see what I'm saying? You and our road is yet still coming. So while we still rolling it out, we still pushing that red. We still pushing that red carpet out and giving everybody what they want. You know, we know that at the end of it all, we gotta focus on the overall because we love what we do in here. We love what we doing here, and I love being the person that loves giving it to you, like for real. But I just need y'all to know, man. I still need y'all with me too. I still need to know that y'all with me. I also need to know that y'all gonna hold me down too, cause I'm trying to hold y'all down as best as I can. I know it. I know I don't be showing up as much as I can, but I try my damnedest. I really do. I really do. I really do. Sometimes it just be getting me. I get so caught up. Plus, I get working and now and starting to get a little more drag in me. Cause damn it, if I ain't getting older and the shit's starting to hit me now, you know. So, hey, but at the end of the day, you know, you're only as old as you feel, as they say. But yeah, moving it right along. You know what I'm saying? And for me,
Add a comment. Edit box. J Blind 87 joined.
we.
You waved at J Blind 87. In list. Double tap to activate.
But yeah, like that's really what it is for me. I'm just like pitching the big section of myself to try to get back into the place where I want to be with myself, my music, you know, just that happy space that I thought I lost at one point. You know what I'm saying? Because I was overly happy at one point, everything that I wanted to do with my life was that was it. Like we was really moving. We was really making things happen, and these things were really making me a better person. Whether whether people seen that or not, and some people didn't understand it, some people didn't like it, but at the end of the day, like it's still making me a better person. So whether you like it or not, I love it, and ain't nothing you can do to change it. So I'm gonna just keep moving with it. You know what I'm saying? And let everybody roll with me. You know what I'm saying? But that's really what it is for me. Like we just gonna keep this shit going. Like I never wanna put this situation out on a strong note, like to say that what I mean. There's any hatred outside of me, because for me, I don't hate nobody. I ain't got no hate. I ain't got no hate over here from nobody. But I know what I do, and I do talk my truth. And I don't stitch with these fooleries that's coming out here fooling me, thinking they can fool me anyway. Because for me, like
Add a
you
comment.
might get
Jade
away
Line
with it
87
for a
joined.
minute.
You waved at Jade Line 87. In list.
And
Double tap to activate.
that's really just it. You might get away with it for a minute, but like it's not gonna last. It's really not. And that you know what I mean. That's up to you to continue to think. To try it if you want it, if you want to, because you know what I mean. You do things at your own accord, and that's your choice. But all choices like that have consequences. So at the end of the day, let it be. Like and don't don't push your shit. You figured you must have thought it was going. You must have thought I didn't think you were happy. Obviously, you didn't think I was supposed to feel like I was caught up or I was hurting. Ain't no hurt here. Ain't nothing. Ain't nothing to nobody over here hurting. I'm Gucci. Like I will be okay. I will be okay. 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 But yeah, like you know what I'm saying. Like not a damn thing sweats. You know what I mean? Not a damn thing sweats. So you know what it is. Like yo, tomorrow, Peasy's open mic, man. What's up? As y'all coming through tomorrow, we got Peasy's open mic stage front tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern. Hopefully, we'll have somebody vote in later. They gonna hit that reel over in the page, man, and check it out. Because I noticed I had to throw it up like that in order for like that shit to come through. Other than that, nobody would have known what the hell was going on. But I tagged everybody that I, remember from that week. I think we might have missed y'all on a spectrum, but at the same time, I think I got everybody though. I think I got everybody. Unfortunately, I didn't get to tag one person, but that one person, two people actually. Yeah, the two people got tagged at the bottom. So, I mean, they were tagged in the comments. They were still somehow put to this tag to that page. So, to that post anyway. But yeah, like I wanted to, I mean, get that set up so that at least, what I'm saying, it was set up the right way that way. But you know what I'm saying, like that kind of like just, I'm understanding. Obviously, they don't want us to put that kind of shit up. They hate it, apparently. But but I guarantee you, if it wasn't that, it was something else. They wouldn't care. How much you want to bet? They ain't had nothing to do with the music. They wouldn't care. And I understand. Like I said, it's not a big deal. I don't mind doing it like that. So you see what I'm saying? Like, okay, since that's how we're gonna do it, because I ain't gonna argue. I'm just not here to argue. If that's what you want to do, you want, every artist to have to remember what song was played in the movie, in the reel from, or in the movie, or the video from last night's episode. Hey, that's my, hey, shit. I thought I was doing everybody solid by doing that. But I guess that was way too. That was way. That made my page way too much attention. That gave my page just way too much attention. They ain't like it. So it is what it is. But we can figure it out. We can work this. We can work this in many a ways, y'all. We can make it work in many a ways. And for what it's worth, like given the circumstances, I didn't even get to drop that. I didn't even get to drop it for Thursday. I didn't get to drop it on no other networks. Like so, Facebook and YouTube did not get their post for the channel for the poll to vote and nothing. Like I know it was just too much going on. It was a wild whole situation. And just to get through all of that, I realized that was the only way that I was gonna be able to do it. And then what was pissing me off about it was the fact that I realized how they managed to push that out there like that. Now it's like, oh no, you can't just drop it like that. Real like they actually would have let you just drop like all them shits, and they would have played like 15-second clips and shit of each of the songs. And it's like all of a sudden you go from that to like, no, we don't want to play we don't want you to play no audio for video clips like that. It's like, really? Really? Wow. Okay. Okay, Instagram. Be that as it may though. But you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not hurt from it. I just wanted people to kind of get a taste for the show and hear the music and see what's going on. Know that we was doing it. But however, check us out tomorrow for PZ's open mic, where you get the chance to jump on the stage with us and be a part of the show. Show us the talent that you were built to do and be. God gave it to you. Why don't you show it to me? I know I can't see, but I got people with me. So holla at my folks. Holla at your boy. We going in tomorrow for that. Um, Saturday night cipher still heading our way. We're getting closer. So like, let's see what it do, man. And you know what I'm saying. I'll get back to you on everything. Like for real, we want to keep this cycle going. Like, gotta get consistent. Don't forget New Wave Music Wednesday, the new start.
Overview
This is
button.
going into the final year.
More.
It's going into the final weeks of the
End.
month. I need all of y'all to be on point if y'all want to be a part of New Wave Music Wednesday Song of the Year. So please step up and join in. All submissions this year, starting next month, go by submission. All right. Each submission is $5. So when we start live streams starting next week, we will not be submitting from random posts that unless you've submitted a cash app, you will be placed on a free list where we will play your song, but it will come after we play the submitted songs. So that's how we doing it. We're gonna do for the song of the year, all right? Because this is where we're gonna step up the situation a little bit more to try to incorporate this show the way that we want it to run for New Wave Music Wednesdays. And this is really the staple of our show. We love New Wave Music Wednesdays, and if we love New Wave Music Wednesday, we want to keep it going. This comes at a lot of things that I am unable to do all the time.
Add a comment.
Sometimes, so,
Edit box.
you know
Jade
what I'm
Line
saying?
87 join.
But
Open
appreciate
broadcasters
y'all,
and
man.
viewers
We
list.
out of here, man.
Close
Time
button.
to go.
The PZ.
Peace and
Show
love,
button.
man.
Posts in list. Profile photo. Profile photo.
Oh no.
End the stream. No next default. Ends.